Hey y'all, thanks for stopping by to talk. Let's chat about it. Okay, so we still in Paris, but I have to tell you this story. Okay, I don't know if any of y'all have ever heard of Beedies. So before I started smoking cigarettes, I used to smoke Beedies. They might still exist, I don't know, but they were Indian tobacco rolled in a leaf. You used to could buy a little pink pack about this big. And then they started branching out and they had strawberry and grape and all this bullshit. And then somewhere in the 90s, they were like, oh, no. It was like the early 2000s. They was like, oh, they make your lungs bleed, whatever. So they went off the market. Before that happened, I was still smoking Beedies. When I left California to go to Paris, I was smoking Beedies. I thought I brought enough, but, obviously not. So somebody told me, you can go, they sell Beedies here. You just got to go somewhere a little sketchy to get them. I was like, oh, we're about to go get some. Okay, well, fine. And everybody was busy. I was like, I can go on my own. It's fine. So, one, the train is very much safe. It's relatively clean. And more importantly, it's entertaining. Now, again, I don't know what happens now, but I know back then, you would have, like in New York, you have, people outside the train that'll sing and dance and carry on. And then in the train, you could have all kind of crazy people happening. In Paris, you would have musicians. Just get on the train and start playing a tune. Let's go. And, piccolo players and violinists and just songsters and just people singing and making music while you are on your way. They are not paid. And they remind you of that when they pass the hat before you get off. It's fantastic. So, I'm going to get me some Beedies. So, Châtelet is actually an intersection. It's where a bunch of trains come together. I'd been past there, at this point, maybe I've been there 2 weeks. We crossed Châtelet many a times. Never got off. Finally got off, went up the escalator. You come out and it's a different world. It's an entirely different element of Paris. And they direct me down this tiny little street. Baby, I was like, okay, now, I'm from the hood and all, but this different. This a lot different. And inside this tiny little street is another tiny little street. And in there was an Indian shop that sold Beedies. On one end, what I come to realize and learn was Paris red light district. That I'm just marching through like I know where I'm at. In the middle of the night, because of course it's nighttime. Why would it be? And the other side is where you have a large population of Africans. Now, ironically enough, my hair is already braided. But of course they're like, can we fix and braid your hair? I was like, thank you, but no thank you. And it was just so odd. You had the red light district bookend one side of this tiny little street, and the other end was booked by this huge population of Africans. And in the middle is this Indian street. They all living harmonious together, making their money, earning their living. The world was lovely. It was, again, another moment of welcome to Paris. We bring it. And we bring it every time. So keep on coming because we going to keep on bringing it. From the singers in the train. Every step you learned something new. That was completely foreign in this wonderful and brilliant way. I would say we had one interesting night. We got really, really drunk and everybody's on the street and we ran into this guy. Again, this guy. No idea. To this day, I couldn't tell you his name. I couldn't pick him out of a lineup. But we were at his house later on that night, drinking and singing and talking and hanging out. And at no moment again, there wasn't that do I pick a man or a bear type shit that night with those people, because they treated you like a person. This particular man had 4 drunk girls. He gave us food. He entertained us. It was awesome. I would love to see more of that type of generosity and friendship amongst us right here at home. Talk to you real soon. Take care of yourself.